Hello everyone, good morning from China, Beijing. How are you? Please let me know if you can hear me and please let me know if you can see me well. Today I am with the really cute Tuan Tuan and I'm going to tell you about the future of autonomous delivery. Check out our friend today. This is our friend MAD, Meituan Autonomous Delivery Car, and we are going to tell you all about how the function it will perform. But let's first do a sound check and let's say hi to all of you. Hello to you from Beijing. This is a Thursday morning in Beijing. Last night we just had a huge rainfall. That's why today the floor is a little bit wet, so please bear with us if we work a little bit slowly. My name is Lucy and behind the camera is my colleague Xixi today, XI. Please say hi to her as well and please check out where we are today. It is a shop where we will be delivering goods into the autonomous delivery device, and we will show you how it goes through the subway and how it goes through the districts. So let's say hi to all of you. We can see Nikki here. Hello to you, Nikki. How are you? Where are you from? And how is the weather in your area? What are you doing besides watching our live stream? We have Ada saying hello to Xixi. She will be very happy to hear you say hi. We have Colleen here. Hi, Lucy. Colleen from Indiana. Great to see you from Indiana. Hopefully the weather is well in your area. In Beijing, it is quite hot, almost 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and we just had a huge rainfall last night. We have Tommy here. Great to see you, Tommy. Tuan Tuan says hi to you as well. We have Phil here. We could use some rain here in PA, USA. Let's send some rain to your way, Phil and Tommy. We have Jessie here as always. Jessie said, I can see and hear you well. Thank you so much, Jessie. And Nikki said it is really hot in Charlestown. Wow. Sorry to hear that, and hopefully we can send some rainfall your way as well. So let's see, from here you can see this is the way that the company Meituan always does its delivery. They use a little scooter and you have a lots of guys, very hard-working guys, doing the delivery for goods and for especially vegetables and lots of water to the nearby residents. This area is called the Shunyi area, Shunyi, Shunyi area. It is beside a huge international airport of Beijing, so it is very heavily populated and a lot of demands for food delivery. We can go to the opening of this shop. This is actually sort of like a storage full of many different types of goods that the customer will order through an online app. And on the floor you can see these are some already packaged goods. For example, they could order yogurt, they could order so many different types of beverage, and they also can show many different things. However, let's see how today our friend MAD will be packing things today. So we can get started. 老师您好，可以帮我们上货了吗？ So let's have a look at this beautiful yellow little truck. Hello to Louis. That's so beautiful, being food to the people. Thank you, Louis. And thank you for you to mention that this is beautiful to bring food to the people. I can tell you that the MAD started operating in this area in February this year in the heat of the coronavirus outbreak. During that time, it is very important for contactless delivery to be started. So before the let's stop here and let's check out how they will be putting things into the car. Colin said, China Plus gave me and my husband the confidence to visit China. We had a wonderful time. And hi, Eric is here as well. That's amazing, Colin, that we gave you the confidence to visit China. And next time when you visit China, don't forget to order something through the MAD and it can bring it to you fast and on time. And now the MAD has been well loaded. You can see that the door was opened before, and the MAD means Meituan Autonomous Delivery, so don't forget. And this sign shows that it has already been disinfected today. Let's have a look at. Phil said it looks mad. Yes, it's madly good. And hi to Eric, hi to you, and thank you for saying hi. I hope you are able to keep the lovely plush doll. Yes, we are able to keep it, and Xixi has a pink one as well. This is a device full of high technology, and I am not an expert on it. However, we are lucky today because we have an expert here to help us out and introducing to you the future of food delivery. So let me bring in our expert for today. This is our expert. 你好，请和大家介绍一下自己。Introduce yourself to our audiences, please.
Hello everyone, I'm Bo Li, the Senior Product Manager of Meituan Autonomous Delivery. I'm responsible for the hardware product and the business operation. It's really nice to have the opportunity to introduce our vehicle to you.
Amazing. So this is Bo Li. You can say hi to him. You can call him by his name Bo, B-O. It's a very simple name to remember. So if you have any questions, please don't forget to reply in our comment section. We can see your comments in real time. So Bo, please come with me. And I really want to learn everything about this beautiful vehicle. Can you please tell me first, what's on the top of this? Is it?
It's a 64-line LiDAR.
64-line LiDAR?
Yes.
Wow.
We provide a group of sensors.
Yes.
To provide a 360-degree perception of all around the vehicle.
Thank you. So in simple terms, on the top of this vehicle, there are a lot of cameras.
Yes.
And I want to ask on behalf of our audiences, what are all of the cameras for? 为什么要有这么多的摄像头在上面？
We provide 15 cameras and
15 cameras, guys.
Yes. Some of them for providing the raw image data around the vehicles, and some of them to provide the
surveillance.
Surveillance to monitor the cases.
Thank you.
Yes.
So guys, you can see Li Bo did really well at introducing the functions of the cameras to you in English. May I ask you, where did you learn English before?
In States.
In the States?
Yes.
Where did you study in the States?
In Boston.
In Boston?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Any of you audiences are from Boston or in the surrounding areas, you can say hi to Bo. He used to study in Boston. Which university, may I ask?
Northeastern University.
Northeastern University. So if any of you are familiar with the Boston area, you can say hi to Bo. He used to of the cameras, all 15 of them. Let's get a closer look. So many cameras. Colin said, awesome. This really helps us know what to expect. Thank you so much for your comment. And Bo, I have another question. So when we go and see this area, I can actually see myself. What is this screen for?
It's actually the DVR to record the videos around them to avoid some accidents, to analyze the accidents.
Thank you. And we can see on the back of the vehicle, there are sort of like 2 electrical cords. Are they batteries?
Yes, they are batteries.
So these are batteries. And how long can they hold for the car to run?
Normally it can hold 2 days, but we charge
2
it
days.
every day.
Wow, so you charge it every day. And guys, so now you know, at least you know this is a electronically driven vehicle, and it uses all of its really smart cameras to help avoid obstacles and to help surveillance to make sure that people are safe. But can we please see what is inside? Just now people opened the door. Can we open it again to have a look inside?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So let's go have a look inside. I'm really, really excited. So here,
Push
open.
the button.
Push the
Open,
button.
yes.
So only this door can open.
This one as well.
Wow.
More than 10 orders.
How many orders do you
More
say?
than 10 orders.
More than 10 orders altogether. So guys, let's have a look at what some of the people ordered. So this is the order by Xu Jing. I can read by the character here, and she lives nearby. And she has ordered some milk, some mushroom, and she ordered 2 melons and cabbage. Sorry to read out all of your orders, Xu Jing, but it really gave us and the audiences an idea of what type of things the MAD can deliver. It's all very, very everyday items, vegetables, fruits, and milk, and also water as well. Let's have a look at this order. Let's follow Tuan Tuan to have a look at this order. This order looks really big. It's one of the biggest. Can you guess what he ordered? This is Dongmei, and altogether she ordered 33 items, and inside there is a whole carton of milk, and everything else is like tofu or different types of Asian vegetables, and it is quite heavy, I guess. 我可以拿起来试一试有多重. So I want to try how heavy it is and why does it justify for an MAD autonomous delivery vehicle to deliver rather than a human. Oh my goodness, this is really, really heavy. So I understand why they have invited our little friend to help deliver, because if it's a human being, it will be too heavy and not very nice. And let me ask Li Bo whether my reason is right. 我们用这个是不是因为有的东西太重了，然后人不太好就是送外卖？
对，这个的 the capacity of the autonomous delivery is way more than the riders.
Yeah.
For riders, it's fine only because the groceries is normally very heavy. The riders would only take maybe 2 or 3 orders per trip, but we can take more than 10. So it's a great advantage of autonomous delivery.
Amazing. So let's see what our audiences said. Tommy asked, is it equipped with heating and cooling? That's an amazing question, Tommy. Let me ask Li Bo. So inside we can heat or cool the items?
We provide cooling because in summer it's very hot, and the groceries many seafood, and it has to be. We provide the cooling panels to keep it.
So
to keep
can
it
you
fresh.
show us where the panel is?
Normally it's on the bottom of.
On the bottom.
今天没有。
Oh,
今天天气
it's okay.
It's not that hot today, so we didn't place it here.
We can stand here so the car can be our background. Amazing. So Tommy, amazing question, and I'm so happy that you asked it. Li Bo said usually for very, very hot summer days, Beijing summer can get really hot. So on the bottom they put cooling panels in case this gets too hot. And I guess when you mentioned that, let's close the door now because I don't want our customers' delivery to get overheat. So let's close it. 谢谢. And let's see if there's any other questions. We have Fernando said, amazing information. It's very important. Transport for delivery goods. And he is from Brazil. Hola to you, sir, and great to see you. We have Stan here. Good morning, Lucy and Xixi. Stan, we are so lucky today. We're with Bo, who has studied in Boston before. If you are from the Boston area, you can say hi. And we are here to talk about the future of food delivery. And let's see if there's anyone I have missed. We have Steve here. Good morning to you, Steve. Amazing to see everyone. So the 2 reasons Bo mentioned that we use riders as well as MAD to deliver goods is that the MAD can take more orders, and at the same time it can take heavier orders. So before we let this to go on the road, let's have a look at the front of the vehicle so we can have a complete look. Li Bo, on the front of the vehicle, is there any special feature you want to share with us?
We also provide 2 lidars, the 16-line lidars to cover the blind spot in front of the car.
Amazing. So guys, follow Xixi's camera. You can see that there are so many other cameras around on the front of the vehicle, and all of these are to help the vehicle avoid obstacles and keeping passengers and itself safe. Can I ask you, Li Bo, what are these two things?
Yeah, these are the two LiDARs I just mentioned.
Oh,
before.
sorry.
Yeah, the cameras is another.
This is the camera, that's right.
Yes.
Oh, I need to learn more science.
Because it's low speed and
Yeah.
many the child's kids and the pets or bicycles, so we have to pay
Yes.
more attention on this.
Thank you. Really good question and information, because in this car, when it hits the road, it has to avoid all the little kids and grandma, grandpas on the road, and also cars, bikes, very complex road conditions. And we have one last question. Who hands the food out? Who hands the food out? Do the people self-access the orders?
Mostly the customer took it out by themselves. And
Oh,
sometimes
wow.
if the vehicle is not allowed to get into some areas,
Yes.
so our safety guide will
Yeah.
help the customer to take them out.
Yes, amazing. So Phil Miller, thank you for all of your great questions. And we are so lucky today because we are going to follow it all the way through, and we can reach the end and see how the food will be getting out. Do the customers self-access it, or is it another guy helping it to come out? So let's go to the car and let's have a look. So now we will let it go and we will follow it for a little bit. And I'm really excited to see how the MAD self-start. We have Luther Jones here. Luther said, "Howdy from San Benito, Texas. Great to see you. And for all of the new people who just joined our live stream, this is Lucy, and Xixi is behind the camera. And we have our friend Tuan Tuan here today because we are checking out the Meituan autonomous delivery vehicle. And we have just loaded the vehicle with 3 different orders, all very hefty, very heavy. And now we are going to start the vehicle because it will now deliver it to the customers who have ordered it. The weather is quite hot today despite the heavy rainfall yesterday. It is still about 85 degrees Fahrenheit. So when the MAD hits the road, we will follow it with another car behind it. Oh, you can see, guys, another order. And this time, this customer I can see has ordered 2 big loads of fresh mineral water, so very heavy as well. And I think now it will hit the road. I think they need to wait for another 2 minutes before the delivery to hit the road, which is we can expect because we are taking real-time, real customer orders. It is not staged. That's why we still need to wait a little bit. But I can see that it's already talking a little bit. So we have one more order that we need to load. And during this time, James had a question, does the vehicle talk at all? Yes, definitely. It doesn't talk as in having a conversation. However, it does talk as in communicate with the riders and with the technicians behind the screen or behind the scene. So let's wait a little bit. And during the time we wait, I also wanted to ask you whether you have been taking many orders or buying many orders online during the time of coronavirus outbreak in your city or in your area, and how are the technology of delivery in your area? You can see they have female riders and male riders as well. The food delivery scene in China has really started about 5 years ago, and the whole food delivery industry has really reshaped city life. Before, when I was living in Melbourne, Australia, I always make my own food, or I go to a restaurant to buy food, or sometimes I get a takeout. However, I always had to do everything on my own, by myself. I either drive or I ride a bike there. However, once I moved to China, I got really, really surprised by how convenient everything is, because we can just stay home and click a button, and then I can have my things delivered to me, usually by a human rider. But in this area of China, because of its heavy population and a high technology population, they have tried MAD to deliver the goods. And that's what we're going to see today. So please let me know whether you often order food through online apps, or do you still prefer human-to-human contact? Do you still prefer to go to a shop to buy your food or groceries? Please let me know. And let's check more of your comments. James said, "Thank you, Lucy. You're most welcome, James." And we thank Xixi for her hard work today as well. We have Kong said, "Hi there from Idaho, USA. Great to see you, and we're happy to see you from the US." Eric had a question. Eric said, "Did they order and pay online at the website, or do they use WeChat?" Amazing question. Actually, I wanted for them to show us as well. Let's ask. 有一个问题. Hey, Li Bo, we had a question, and this is a question that I forgot to ask as well. Do you have the app that the customer can order through MAD? Can you show it to our audience?
It's just the official Meituan Maicai.
Oh, so if I can access, could you access your app and show us?
Sure.
Thank you.
有防偷窥膜，所以你可能看得。
Oh, okay. So
微信有小程序，美团买菜。
let's try this. So this is my WeChat. So this is my WeChat, guys. And I click on my WeChat. I pull to the mini programs by my finger, and then this is Meituan Waimai. That's my app. So sorry if my phone is not fast enough or bright enough. Hopefully you guys can see it's still loading. Oh, my internet is not as good, so maybe your phone is better. Can you see anything?
This is Meituan app. So you can order anything you want. These are all the groceries they provide.
So Eric, you can see that it does.
You can go to the card.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Amazing. 谢谢. So,
Then
sorry.
You can comment that you need the autonomous delivery. You can mention it on the comments.
Amazing. So thank you, Li Bo, for your introduction. And that's how you do it. You go through an online app in your WeChat or outside of WeChat, and then you can comment to say whether you wanted a human rider or if you wanted a MAD to help you deliver. Let's have a walk around and let's check out the human rider's track. 老师可以了吗？可以了。So this is the human rider's track. You can see that they need to ride a scooter, and this is all they can take. So 3 to 4 orders. However, compared to the MAD can take 10 orders and a lot of heavier orders. And the guys wouldn't be too tired. Actually, when we spoke to different people, they say that they were not disappointed that the machine is helping them doing their job, because they are really hardworking every day, and we don't have enough delivery guys because of the high demand. So they're really welcoming a new colleague, the robot, in their team. So now they're putting in another order. 可以开始了是吧? Okay, so he gave us a OK sign. That means we can now start. So you can see that this is another small car. 请问这是安全车是吗？
对，安全车。
So this is a safety sort of prevention car. Maybe Li Bo knows more about this than me. 这个 Could you please introduce to us the function of this car?
It's just a safety car.
It's a safety car.
To protect to assure the vehicle
So-
any emergency cases during the trip.
Amazing. So let's have a look around. You have a little car which is the safety car, and this car will go behind the MAD when the order is here. So hopefully they can start soon. We have another great question. You guys are full of amazing questions today. A question from Nikki said, how much does it cost to order to deliver the food? So Li Bo, another really good question. If they order the food through MAD delivery, the robot delivery, does it cost more than the human rider?
No, the same price.
It's the same price.
Yes.
And usually if they order food delivery through your app, does it add more than the actual cost of the food?
No, totally same.
Totally
and
the
you
same.
can see there's a visual autonomous vehicle, the icon on your app if you order via autonomous delivery.
Amazing. So if you order through the delivery, you won't add extra cost to the food, and even if you order through the autonomous delivery truck, you will not have an extra cost. Sandra said, very nice car, and James said, how many robots do they have? How many MAD do you have?
Currently we have more than 30 vehicles, and for this stop we provide 2 or 3 vehicles for the delivery.
Amazing. So for this stop they have 3, and all together across China they have 30. Be careful, 西西。大概可以，它可以开始开了吗？
会。
Okay, so let's see. What is it? A mobile technology support for the MAD? The technology behind the MAD are research. Oh, it's starting now. Let's go. All of the technology are based from the Meituan team. Wow, totally driverless. It is so cool. So you can see it's now starting. It's avoiding all of the cars parked nearby. Let's follow it a little bit. What do you think, Xixi? Follow a little bit. Okay. 我们先跟它走一会儿。So now it has stopped. Starting again. And it's fast, faster than I thought. So you can see now, it is trying to avoid all the obstacles, and I wonder if I go and stand in front of it, whether it will avoid me. But we don't want to take the risk, because in front of us it's actually a minivan, and let's have a look at how it avoids the minivan to its right. Cool, you can see it has tilted to its left and avoided the minivan. And now there's another obstacle. There's a huge sort of SUV in front of it, and let's see whether it will adjust its speed to give way to the SUV in front. How fast is top speed? Top speed is 20 kilometers per hour, and let's see if I can convert it to miles. The speed is, I need some of your help, 3 miles. So guys, please help me, 20 kilometers per hour. What it is to miles? You can help me out, please. And you can see from our backdrop, it is a big residential area full of people living here. And that's why we need the help of modern food delivery technology to deliver the food. And now it will hit the road. I'm quite excited to see it, how it will hit the road. So you can see the wheels are turning left. Looks like it's going to take a left turn. And in China we drive on, wow, it's really fast. Okay. And now it's turning right. Amazing. So we're going to go on this white car. Let's cross the road. we're going to go on this white car behind it so we can follow the MAD all the way. So my colleague Xixi will sit on the front and Li Bo and I will go on the back seat. So you can actually see there are two MAD vehicles in front of us, and the one we will be following is the one in front. Each of the MAD vehicle has a safety car behind it. Thank you, Eric, for converting kilometers to miles for me, about 14. Thank you. Do you know the speed in terms of miles? 20 kilometers per hour and miles. 14. 10 to 12.
10 to 12.
10 to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So guys, Li Bo has confirmed that you are correct. It is 10 to 12 miles per hour. So please let me know whether in your country or in your area do you also have autonomous delivery for your food and groceries. And you can see that our cute MAD is always on the right of the camera frame, and now it is going to turn right again. And if you can see it closer, when it turns right, it actually shines the light to signal to everyone around it that it will turn right. Luther says our speed limit is 40. Does the robot know how to avoid stopping traffic? Yes, Luther. Watch and see. We will see how the vehicle stops in front of a red light. So our driver in our car is also very smart to drive besides the MAD so we can see how it goes on the road. Let me just scroll back during this time and see if I have missed some of your questions. Jessie said, 你好团团. Thank you so much, Jessie, for saying 你好团团. And your Chinese is certainly improving. Let me see how it will keep the food hot. Tanya, thank you for your question. The yellow MAD vehicle is designed to keep the food cool because most of the time the orders are usually seafood or fruits and vegetables. However, we do have a different type, the white type, 小袋, and that one can usually get hot food from a restaurant, and the 小袋 can keep the food hot if it gets from the restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah.
The next generation of the Magic Pod we also provide the heat.
Amazing. So now guys, what you can see is we're showing a video about the next generation, the white vehicle 小袋 works. And after the video can help you understand more of how two generations work. But in front of me, I can actually see that the yellow vehicle has stopped in front of a red light. And hopefully after I usually go to the grocery store and prepare my own meals at home. That's amazing, Luther. Great to get some practice every day. And Rose is here. Amazing to see you, Rose. We have Lokipia said, happy to see that China is really advanced and ordering food through WeChat is amazing. So guys, I think we have missed out one traffic stop, but it's okay because we have another one in front of us. What did you think of the video, guys? You can comment in the comment section. Yes, you're right, Stan. The safety car is a smart car. Eric said, I haven't heard of any such technology in use in the States. Technology is getting more advanced, which is amazing, said Lokipia. Thank you so much for both of your comments.
我们往前吧。我们离。
Oh, guys, so now 等一下，师傅。So now you can see that the vehicle is sort of avoiding some water on the road. 我们往前是。
就是你要不要从头就不出现这个。
哦，没事。
没事。
So now in front we have another set of traffic lights, and it looks like it's going to turn red. It's turning red as we speak. So you can see how our MAD vehicle is going to stop in front of the traffic lights. It's still driving at 10 to 12 miles per hour, and it's actually on the road, not in a lab or anywhere inside. It is on the road performing real-time orders, and it's now turning right a little bit. Oh, it's actually turning right a little bit, and it's sort of giving way to the other cars on the road. It's standing sort of in front of the traffic light a little bit. And we are going to go straight ahead. James said, I wish I have a robot in Wisconsin where I live. So now inside the car, let's chat more to Li Bo because I have more questions. I want to ask Li Bo, please, has there been any difficulties in terms of technology when you have the MAD on the road? Have you had any accidents at all?
Accidents, not accident. We paid a lot of attention on safety, so no accident yet.
Amazing.
And the autonomous technology is still in the very early stage. So all the perceptions and plannings are not very mature. So we are keep collecting the corner cases and testing data to improve our algorithms and software.
Thank you. So as you heard, they are constantly testing and improving, and years of hard work. You can see in front of you a very smooth running autonomous vehicle powered by electricity. So just now you can see it has avoided a small truck that has stopped on the side road. And I was wondering, Li Bo, so the MAD will always drive on the side road in front of the
yes,
okay.
Always bear right. Mainly because of the speed, and we don't want to bring any effect to the normal traffic.
Yeah. Thank you. And you can see now, this is another interesting railroad case. There's a bus that has stopped in front of the vehicle, and you can see it has turned left to avoid the bus and to avoid being holding on forever behind the bus. And Eric said, such a beautiful and lush greenery along the streets. Yes, you're right, Eric. Let me tell you a little bit more about this area. This area is called the Shunyi district. It is on the outskirts of Beijing, about 1 hour drive from the CBD. However, this area is actually very populous because it has the Beijing International Airport inside this district and many private schools. Where we're going now with the MAD vehicle is one of the middle class residential area in Shunyi district. Many private schools and many parents with children living here, many retirees as well, because it is actually quite close to the CBD of Beijing in terms of Beijing because it's so huge. It's a big city, and now the vehicle is going to avoid the truck in front of it. A very smooth stop, and even though it's turning left to avoid the orange truck, it is still not interfering with normal traffic. It's still rearing right. And Eric and everyone in the comment section, you can see that it is an amazing blue sky day in Beijing again. Beautiful clouds, very nice air, and beautiful lush neighborhood. Eric said, "Thank you, Lucy. You're most welcome." Kenny has another question. Does the MAD require road rego and license to operate it? So, Bo, does it need a plate, registration plate?
For this kind of vehicle in Beijing, China, it's unnecessary.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So it's not necessary, Kenny, to have a license. And let me see if I have missed.
But we did pass the verification of the Beijing autonomous vehicle test, level 3.
Thank you. So it has passed a test by level 3 in Beijing. And we have another question from James. How much does the robot cost? It's priceless.
Yeah. Kind of expensive, at this stage. Yeah.
Yes, I can totally understand that it can get quite expensive during this stage. However, it's a small cost to bear, but a huge gain to the residents nearby, especially during the time of the pandemic. The people nearby can have the choice of either have a human rider bringing their goods to them or having the MAD. And I think it brings a peace of mind when people know that the MAD can bring the goods just as well as the human riders, and it's being thoroughly cleaned and sanitized every day. So let me check my notes and see if there are any more information I want to tell you. Oh, actually, there's another question I forgot to ask Li Bo. So do you collect some customer feedback compared to the human rider? Do the customers prefer MAD or the human rider, or depends?
Sure, especially during the pandemic period, and all the riders are not allowed to get into the
residential
living area.
Yes.
So the autonomous vehicle can deliver the groceries to the door of the customers. So all of them mentioned we have to use the autonomous delivery to deliver the groceries.
Oh, wow. So you heard Li Bo, he said during the pandemic, when the pandemic was quite serious, we had all of the residents near this area, when they were offered the choice, they all chose to have MAD deliver the goods to their doors. And especially during that time, the residential blocks are blocked from the outside visitors to come in, but the MAD can still come into the living areas, which is quite amazing. And now we are facing another red light. However, it's turned green, which means we can still go. 师傅大概还有多久到？ Oh, so now we are turning left, and we're almost there. Thank you guys for following us the whole way. So it's really cute. The MAD is taking the pedestrian roads and it's turning left, as you can see. And we're almost here at our destination. See if the MAD can actually deliver the goods to the hands of the customer, and they can open the door themselves to access the delivery, and that's what we're going to see right now. And also, I want to check this information with Libo. Is this the first area in the whole of China that you have had the MAD delivery?
Yes, the first stop.
Amazing. So guys, we're very lucky to see it. I have just confirmed that this is the first stop in all of China that had the MAD delivery. And according to my research, the company Meituan started to work on driverless delivery in 2016, and it's been 4 years that you have researched,
Yeah.
and now it's 哦，
要登记吗？
我们现在下去。
我们要下吗？
我问了吗？你们都没有动吗？
So now our driver is helping to see whether Xixi and I need to get our temperature checked before we go in and film inside the residential block, and hopefully it's okay. And you can see already this is a beautiful residential block full of very nice plantation and greenery, and looks like the guard in front of the door is letting us in, which is very nice of him. 可以是吧? Oh, thank you. Everywhere in China, in Beijing, you can encounter nice people, and I can assure you guys that we are very safe. And seems like you have more questions here. Kenny said, "Thank you, Lucy, amazing," and thank you to Kenny for your questions. Now we're going to enter a residential block, which is very good because during the time when it was at the height of the pandemic, no one from outside of the residential block can access it if you're not living there. But we need to wait a little bit. 师傅，我们现在是在等什么？是在等。
马上走。
哦。
马上。
So now Xixi, the MAD is actually on our behind us. It's also waiting. It's also waiting for its turn to access inside. And remember our friend Tuan Tuan. And let me see if I have more information that I want to tell you before we meet and talk to the customer. It is said that the company has 600,000 riders, human riders, and it's serving 2,800 cities across China. However, it is still not enough because of the big population and huge demand in China. There are always a high demand for human riders. So we're very excited to see autonomous delivery trucks and vehicles helping out. And you can see, wow, it is really picturesque in Xixi's camera. Beautiful blue sky, yellow little vehicle, and a very beautiful neighborhood. So before, Li Bo mentioned all of the scanners and cameras, and now it is in use because maybe you can't see, but in front of the MAD vehicle there's a little boy riding its little bicycle with mom. So the MAD has successfully avoided the boy and keeping on its road. How often does the MAD get maintenance service? Amazing question, Kenny. Thank you. Li Bo, we had a question. How often does it get a service?
We check it once a week.
Once a week. A lot more often than a normal car. So once a week it will get a service. What do you check when you service it?
All the chassis and the sensors, calibrations, and also the cabinets, everything.
Thank you. So when it gets a service, you will check everything. Stan said, I don't see any solar panels on it. Is it powered by solar power?
No.
No, okay. I understand that's why you can't see any solar panel, because it is electricity powered rather than solar powered. And Libor, before we started the interview, you told me about the two batteries. Can you mention it to our audiences? How you change the batteries?
We charge. We take out the batteries every night to charge it.
Okay.
And in the morning we take it back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of battery changing. It's not charging.
Oh, got it. So
We take it out.
the battery is behind on the back of the vehicle, and they take it out every night to charge it overnight, and then the next morning they put it inside back in the vehicle. So I have a question, since he mentioned that. How many hours does the MAD work every day?
From 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
7 p.m.
7. So the working hour for our friend MAD here is from 8 in the morning to 6 at night. And now it seems like we're waiting to calculate the next road. Lucy, does the MAD vehicle have a UVC germinal light to maintain protection between people grabbing items out of the units? That's an amazing question, Libor. So how does it prevent people from taking the vehicle, taking the delivery when it's still in the traffic?
On the traffic, probably not. And it's also what we are serving is in the housing area, so we don't take care of worried about this kind of cases.
Okay.
In our next generation of Magic Card, you have to enter the PIN numbers or the last 4 digits of your cell phone to take it out.
Yeah, thank you. So Jesse, how they do it is, in this generation, definitely no one can take out the delivery from the traffic. And now in the housing area, because people are generally of high moral standards, so they're not worried about people grabbing the delivery from the truck prematurely. However, in the next generation, you have to key in the last 4 digits of your delivery order or your cell phone number to access the delivery, which is quite smart, I think. Has the MAD broken down before during its deliveries? Has it broken down before? We have a question.
Broken down? No, not yet.
No.
Probably not. Never.
Hopefully never. So now we have entered another heavy traffic area. It's not a lot of traffic, however, there are a lot of cars parked on both sides of the road, which highlights. 可以。
到这个就在这儿。
好。
光过嘛，你靠边。
So guys, I was going to say that this highlights another advantage of the MAD delivery vehicle, because usually if it's a human rider, it has to avoid all of the cars, which is not very safe. And if it's a delivery car, it's too narrow for the car to come in. However, our MAD delivery truck, because it's quite narrow in here, it can veer into any kind of road condition. So now we are going to patiently wait for the customer to actually come and get her order. And let's see who the customer is. It is really exciting because now it's sort of like a blind date. We have saw what her order is, and now we can come to the actual living area. Alright guys, can you hear us now? Hello, sound check 1 2 3 1 2 3. I'll let you know when we have audio. Thank you, Jessie. Hello to Maria who's here. Still no audio. Sorry to hear that. Maybe this box went out of battery. So sometimes technology fails. Your wonderful voice is worth the wait. Thank you so much. Yay! Audio is back. That's amazing. So because the audio is back, 李老师，能不能再过来一下？谢谢。So before we had some audio problems, and now you can hear us again. 1 2 3. Amazing. So because you guys really sorry you have missed the interview just now and missed out hearing Mrs. Lee's beautiful voice. Yay! Just now we had a little bit of sound problem.
Okay.
So we want to ask you one more time. Can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah.
My name is
My name is Linda.
Linda.
I live in Beijing.
In Beijing.
And before I live in Australia.
In Australia?
Yeah.
Where in Australia? Sydney or Melbourne? Sydney. Oh,
Yeah.
I used to live in Melbourne.
Oh, okay.
老乡。
How long you live in
10 years.
10 years?
Yes.
Oh, long time. Yeah.
Oh, we have to get each other's WeChat.
Yeah, okay.
After this, so you told us about this delivery, and you use it many times.
Yeah.
Why do you like it?
The service is very convenient, and the service is very nice. Because during COVID-19, many people were scared. Many people want to touch each other. So the service very nice.
Thank you. So what Miss Lee was saying that during COVID-19, a lot of people are scared of contacting with each other and spreading the virus. So it is really convenient and nice to have MAD, and they can relax at home and get delivery from a thoroughly clean driverless truck. And now everybody can hear us, and Stan says hi to you. Michelle can hear us loud and clear. So we're very happy to meet Miss Lee, and now she can bring home the order. What have you ordered today? Can you open the bag and
Yeah, okay. This is the milk. I very like this milk. Okay. You can. Okay, thank you.
Wow,
Yeah.
you are a very healthy person.
This milk.
So she
Yeah.
ordered a milk carton.
Yeah, yes, I will like this one. Yes.
And
This one and the mini food.
so a lot of people were worried whether I want to check this milk, because a lot of people were worried if the MAD can keep the milk
Yes,
cool.
very good.
So you can see I'm holding it. It's still really cold.
Yes.
Still very cold. So the MAD has kept the food cold for the whole time that it's on the road, which is amazing. And I can see that Mrs. Lee has also ordered a lot of
many food.
two milk and a lot of corns,
Yes.
cauliflower,
And the seafood.
and seafood as
Yeah.
well. Oh, let's check the seafood.
Yes, I like this one.
Is the seafood also being kept very
Yeah.
cool? Oh wow! So guys, you can see that the seafood is still pee.
Yeah, I like this smile.
Oh, very nice in
Yes.
Australia too.
Yeah, Australia.
How many years did you stay in Australia?
7 years.
7 years. Oh, very long time. So after we finish this program, we will grab each other's WeChat. And now, Jerry in China, yes, it's good. Thank you so much for talking to her again. You are most welcome. We do not want you to miss any good parts. And we have another audience, Penny, also from Australia. Thank you for saying hi to her from us, Lucy. You are most welcome. Then I especially showed her your comment, and she's really happy to see. 我们有观众和您说你好 ，Hi lady。
Oh,
可以说 Hi Stan。
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Stan. She
Yes,
said, and
yeah.
she's very happy.
I'm very happy.
Yes, in China the yogurt milk is amazing. Yes, so thank you so much, guys. Today I want to bring Li Guo to please come. 没关系，不带也可以。So this is all of our crew today. We have
Li Bo, we have Mrs. Li, and we have Kiki behind the camera, and we have this beautiful, very beautiful gentleman. He is the driver for the safety cab, and we have Yan Shuang. She doesn't want to be in the camera, but just say hi for the last bit. Thank you so much for checking out our next generation future of autonomous delivery with all of us, and thank you so much for staying with us today. We're really happy again for a special live stream from China Plus, and we will see you very soon. Bye for now, and I'll see you very soon. I hope you have a nice day, and hope you stay safe where you are. Remember social distancing, remember to wash your hands all the time, and remember to always enjoy nice food. Next time when you visit Beijing, I'm sure Miss Li will be happy to cook for you. So we'll say bye now. Bye guys.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.
龙哥，走吧，下，怕边上车动一下，直接走吧，下山吧，啊。慢点啊。